Gentleman from, on previous order of the House, the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Poe, is recognized for 5 minutes. For what purpose, gentleman from North Carolina, rise?
Mr. Speaker, I ask that I might speak at this time.
Without objection, the gentleman from North Carolina is recognized in place of the gentleman from Texas.
Mr. Speaker, last night I stood here and spoke about my experience visiting Bethesda Naval Hospital and seeing the broken bodies of our country's young men and women. After that visit, I was very pleased to see an article this morning about Grover Norquist speaking out and encouraging fellow conservatives to speak out against the war in Afghanistan. The article is from the Huffington Post on January the 12th, and one sentence in particular came to my mind. Norquist also suggested that many prominent conservatives privately hold the view that the war in Afghanistan should end quickly. It is time for them to speak out publicly, Mr. Speaker. We need to become more engaged in the issue and make our feelings known. Mr. Speaker, I have mentioned before that a retired military general has been my advisor on Afghanistan for the past year. I'd like to share 2 points that he made in a recent email. The first point he made is, and I quote, "What is the end state we are looking to achieve? What are the measures of effectiveness? What is our exit strategy? Same old questions, no answers." The second point that the general made in his email to me: what do we say to the mother and father, to the wife or the last soldier Marine killed to support a corrupt government and corrupt leader in a war that cannot be won? Speaker, I'm going to repeat that very quickly. From the retired general, what do we say to the mother and father, to the wife of the last soldier Marine killed to support a corrupt government and corrupt leader in a war that cannot be won? These are valid points that we must think about. It is time that Congress and the American people look at what is really going on and what war really means. I would like to thank prominent conservative Grover Norquist for speaking out on Afghanistan. I hope this inspires others to do the same. History has shown that we cannot fix Afghanistan. It is our best interest to learn from history what is trying to teach us that no country has ever conquered Afghanistan. Mr. Speaker, I have beside me the pain of war, a broken body. It's a young soldier who has lost both legs and an arm, and his young wife taking him into a room in a wheelchair. This party of mine, which I'm very proud to be a Republican, needs to learn. And again, I want to thank Grover Norquist for speaking out and saying to conservatives, stop sending our boys and girls over there to come back with broken bodies or to come back in a coffin. It is time to end the war in Afghanistan. It is time for Mr. Obama to keep his word to the American people, and that is to bring them out in July of 2011. Mr. Speaker, before closing, I would like to say, as I always do, God, please continue to bless our men and women in uniform. God, please, in your loving arms, to hold the families who've given a child dying in Afghanistan and Iraq. God, please bless the House and Senate that we will do what is right in your eyes for your people. God, please give strength, wisdom, and courage to the President of the United States that he will do what is right for your people. And God, 3 times I will ask, please, please, God, continue to bless America. I yield back the balance of my time.
Jim Wheels back.